Hi, welcome to another episode of 5 Business Rules. I am Monica Jansen, head kick-ass copywriter and strategist at Jansen Communications.
And I'm Nicole Krug, founder and digital strategist with Socialite.
And today we are going to talk about LinkedIn, specifically 5 ways to stand out on LinkedIn, which means if you are a B2B small business owner or industry leader, you really need to be spending a lot of time on LinkedIn. This is your opportunity to stand out and to get known. All right, so the first thing you want to do on LinkedIn is to actually engage with your network. Don't be lazy about it. Don't just scroll through the feed like comment on what people are writing about. Even if you don't have the time to read 6 articles, skim through 3 or 4 and comment on something that you read. The more you engage with your network, the more likely they will engage with you back. It's the best way to get a conversation going.
It is, and LinkedIn helps you. They tell you, when somebody published something. They tell you when somebody's having a work anniversary. They tell you all kinds of stuff to kind of help you drive this conversation. As Monica's saying, it just has to go a little bit further. And so even if it's, you're going to see all the time, so-and-so was recognized as, or I got published in. Maybe you don't read all those articles, but you can still say congratulations, or hey, that's great news, or whatever it is. Obviously, the more you put into it, the more conversation you're going to get out of it. But still, just commenting is a way of showing up.
Absolutely. And speaking of articles, publish articles on LinkedIn. Don't just post updates. Your articles are treated differently by LinkedIn rather than post updates. LinkedIn really looks for that juicy, meaty content. And when people are reacting to it, it's more likely to show up in people's feeds. I mean, their algorithm works very, very similarly to Facebook and Instagram.
And when you're talking about this, you're not talking about taking a link from your own blog. You're talking about putting it as actually writing an article on the LinkedIn platform. And that doesn't, now personally, I syndicate my blogs from that. So I put that line at the bottom that says originally published. So I'm not writing just specifically for LinkedIn, but as Monica's saying, it makes a difference when you put it on their platform as opposed to just sharing a link.
Use hashtags. LinkedIn gives you recommendations for hashtags. They'll kind of look through and crawl what you're writing, and they'll start automatically suggesting hashtags. Now the hashtags might not be right, but it'll help you find the ones that work.
And this is I'll own up to for a very long time. I'm like, people don't use hashtags on LinkedIn. It's like you need them on Instagram, but you're like, people don't really follow them. I watched the posts that I had not used hashtags on and compared it to ones I started, and there is a difference. It gets a lot more reach if you are using your hashtags.
Look at that. That's awesome. Little case study testimonial right there for using hashtags on LinkedIn. And speaking of hashtags, tagging people. You can tag people on LinkedIn. Do that. They're going to see that you mentioned them. They're probably going to share whatever you just posted on LinkedIn. Again, it's all about engagement. For recommendations. This is something that so many of us, and I will put myself in that category, we forget to do this. Ask your best clients for a recommendation on LinkedIn.
And the great thing about doing it on LinkedIn is you have it, and then I tend to steal it and put it on websites. I think we could all have a lot more references. Going back to the algorithm and the more complete, it makes a better profile if people see you have multiple references.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you learned a lot from it. Please like, comment, and share, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.